Welcome back. Picking up the pieces after disaster strikes, supermodel Petra Nemcova is joining the effort to rebuild Puerto Rico following the devastation caused by Hurricanes Irma and Maria. She visited the U.S. territory last month. She met with people who lost their homes after the storm. Joining us right now is supermodel and co-founder of All Hands and Heart Smart Response, Petra Nemcova. Petra, it's good to see you again.
So nice to see you.
You have put so much into this. You've come back and talked to us about it a number of times, and you were back in Puerto Rico in January. Tell us how this commitment to rebuild was made possible and what you're trying to do right now. Where are the needs?
So right after Hurricane Irma, we actually focused on St. Thomas and we made a 2-year commitment to stay in St. Thomas to help the families there. And hearing about the bad news coming from Puerto Rico, we decided we will go and check what's the situation. Our team went first, and I went myself early January, and seen the island almost like a few days after hurricane. So I went actually with our longtime supporter, Frank and Redcliffe Foundation, and he enabled us to make the first phase through his commitment of helping families. What we found was families without roofs, families without support. Many of them, they're slipping through the cracks because they cannot get FEMA support if they don't have the right paperwork. So we have almost 300 families who signed up to get the help with their homes because they cannot get the help from FEMA. So we are helping those families, and originally we had to start with the same type of jobs like a few days after a hurricane, with debris removal, removal of trees, mucking, gutting, mold removal, and the biggest need in Puerto Rico is roofs. There are so many people still without roofs, and we need to get them to them. I saw there was that's actually a picture of Juan, 79-year-old man, and that's his mother, 93-year-old lady called Francisca. And when we met with them, he's taking care of her alone, cooking for her, and she's blind, can't hear properly. And he didn't have a part of his roof, and all he wanted is to have a safe roof. And he said, he broke down to tears. I said, not for me, but for my mother. And 2 weeks later, he had a roof. Wow. Because of us and so our volunteers.
Can you reach out to, for example, roof producers and businesses that can be helpful? What do people need to know if they want to actually try joining you and helping?
So there are a couple of ways, actually. If somebody wants to come, they can come and volunteer with us for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. You don't have to have the skills. We teach you everything. We have a great staff who can tell you exactly what to do. If there are businesses, they want to donate different materials, the supply is very important. But each of us, we can actually come and be part of the change. So if you're upset about what's happening in Puerto Rico and you have a spare long weekend, come and volunteer with us, because that way you can be really part of the change and the solution. Or if you want, if you cannot make yourself available, on Thursday we have a big event at Cipriani Wall Street for the finance industry with called Fight for Education, and you can help us this way as well.
Well, that's going to be a big money raise for sure, right there. Petra, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for your efforts. Petra Nemcova there.